He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Vasquez dishes to Bayless. Rebound, Washington. Anthony's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wiggins outside. Anthony on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Parker with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And Middleton kicks to Monroe. Parker passes to Monroe. Second shot opportunity.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
For Milwaukee, they have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. He doesn't get the second one.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Thompson misses. Now Mayo. Here's Bayless. And the layup falls.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Milwaukee on top, up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. You look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
We've got Antetokounmpo. Greg Monroe is out there with Parker. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Middleton in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Now here's Carter Williams. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Monroe. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Washington team ball.
Washington trailing. And here is Horford. He kicks it to Randolph. Back to Horford. Stolen by Monroe. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Carter Williams dishes to Monroe. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And that one's good. Parker. So it's Washington now. Thompson outside. Randolph a screen. It's Thompson off the drive. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. It's on Jabari Parker. For Washington, they have not yet made a free throw in the game. 0 of 2 so far. John Henson. Checked in for Milwaukee.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Got that one up quick. That's 7 points for Klay Thompson.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Henson's shot is off.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Outside Randolph. Horford high post. Picked by Randolph. Kicks it to Thompson. Launches a 3. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And it's a 4-point Washington lead.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the 3-point shot here.
The defense has no answer right now. Even when they've gotten a hand up, it has not seemed to matter. Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Middleton outside to the right side. Parker sets the screen for Carter Williams. Pass to Henson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Henson's got 6.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 6. Here's Randolph. No good. Good D by Parker. Milwaukee trails by 4. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. 14 feet away, and Thompson sends it back. Here's Carter Williams. Misses off the right iron.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
To the paint. Henson the pass to Carter Williams. Lets it fly. Good on the jump shot. Now just a 2-point Washington lead. Washington calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
A different look from Milwaukee. O.J. Mayo is checked in for Jabari Parker. Vasquez comes in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. Now here's Wall. 12 points for him. Here's Anthony. Passes to Horford. Outside, Wall. Randolph dishes to Anthony. And another miss by Washington. Anthony's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. It's stolen by Anthony. And here we go. Washington fast break. Dishes it to Randolph. And Wall kicks to Thompson. To the inside. Horford the pass to Thompson. Fires the 3. And the basket good. Thompson's got 13. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Washington.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Monroe's checked in, and a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Horford. Wiggins comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Jose Calderon is checked in for Klay Thompson. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for John Wall. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket for Mayo.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Napier. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Good.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after the basket by Washington. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Vasquez. Here's Napier. Wiggins dishes to Randolph. Here's Napier. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Napier's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Yeah, and listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And it's Wiggins missing. Here's Bayless. Wilson Chandler with the rebound. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain, and that's why we have replay to get these big calls right.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Washington leading now by 6. A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now we'll send it over to our Doris Burke for an update on Zach Randolph.
Hey, Kev, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Washington. It doesn't seem like too drastic of an injury.
All right, Doris, and hopefully everything works out for him.
You know, pro trainers have so much available to them at their disposal. If it's nothing serious, he'll be back.
So on the floor for Washington, DeRozan out there with Anthony. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Horford. And it's Williams at the point. Thompson from long range. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Down low. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket for Middleton.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it. Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Williams against Carter Williams. He tries for 3, and that one's good. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Williams kicks to DeRozan. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
Washington leading now by 3. Williams kicks to Anthony, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Ladies and gentlemen, James team.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Towns, he's checked in for Horford. Wiggins comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's John Wall in for Mo Williams. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. That's good. Now it's a 7-point Washington lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Carter Williams against Wall. Screen by Monroe. Shoots over Towns.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Great pass, John Wall.